Hi everyone, it's Imogen and welcome back to Colouring Kid. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my colouring plans for July 2021. Most of these, to be honest, are whips from last month, but I have a couple that I would like to do. I've actually got quite a few days this month where I'm really busy. I've got plans for the days, so I'm not really sure how much I'll be able to get done. And even though I am on my holidays, it will really depend on when I have time, when I'm not doing other things. But it's lovely that I've got plans and we're able to do things now. Before I get started, I do just want to give a very important notice about this Doming's colouring book, which I showed on my haul in my last video, my June haul. I did put a link to it in the description, and my lovely friend Mara informed me that this was a dodgy website. I think it's kayleebooks.com, and I will not be purchasing from this website again. The art has not been authorised by the illustrator, and so what they do is they just scan in books and then just, you know, people buy them, and the artists have not allowed it. So since I found this out, I found on the website that there are many other artists, such as Kaneko Agusa, who Mara said hadn't allowed their artwork to be shared in this way. So yeah, I am so glad that she pointed it out to me. Thank you so much, Mara. And I am really frustrated with myself that I got caught out by this, but I wasn't to know. It did look like a very genuine website. I will still be I will still be colouring these postcards in, but I will not be condoning their website as part of my giveaway. So I have found another option which I hope will suit you when I reach my 4,000 subscriber giveaway. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that, but I thought that it was very important to just let you know, do not buy from that website. I have put do not buy in the description of the last video as well. But I am actually hoping to at least start a colouring from this book this month. I have bought another art portfolio to put these postcards into. Well, I've made them into postcards, and since it's Christmas in July, I was hoping to maybe start one. I haven't picked any specific books out for Christmas in July. I thought I would just be a bit optimistic with that, and if there's a Christmas picture that I like that I have time to do, I'll just do it. I know there are some in like 100 Hugs, and you know, Christmas pictures here and there in other books as well. There are a few in here, like the Nutcracker one. I can't remember what that one is, but there are quite a few wintry ones in here as well, so it may be that I get round to starting one of these. Maybe I'll just show you. There are some. I know there's the Snow Queen in here. I think that's the Snow Queen one. So there are some good options if I at least wanted to start one. But if you don't already know, there is a Christmas in July colour along going on at the moment, which I believe is hosted by Colourfully Optimistic. Hi everyone, it's me just checking in. I was editing this video and realised that what I said in this part wasn't actually fully correct. So Corey from Colourfully Optimistic is hosting the Christmas in July colour along that she's doing, but she's also co-hosting with Erica from Elm Colours. So if you haven't already subscribed to those lovely ladies, please go over. Their channels are wonderful, and they're doing a live stream buddy colour, which is really exciting. It's the Snow Globe page, I think, from Jana's Christmas, and unfortunately I can't participate because I've already coloured that page, but I'm sure they would love you to join. And whilst I'm on the mention of Corey's channel, she's also doing a Hannah Carlson colour along. So I didn't share a specific page this month because I wasn't sure if I would necessarily get around to it. I will have a look though, and if I have time I will try and do something for that colour along, because that will be really fun. So we'll see. Yeah, hopefully I can do something for that as well. But I just wanted to let you know about that because it's really exciting, and I love letting people know about fun things that are happening in the months. And obviously it's Christmas in July, and I know many people like to partake in it. So yeah, that's all from me. Back to the video. and they are colouring out of Joanna's Christmas, and unfortunately I can't participate in it because I've already coloured the picture, but I think that's the only Christmas in July hashtag that's going on. So yeah, there are a few wintry ones, so we'll see. I may at least start one out of here, but there are some Christmas pictures I really want to do, but I want to save them for when we actually get closer to the Christmas period as well. But I love Christmas in July. I've been participating in it since it became a thing, definitely since I've started colouring, so that's a possibility. That's kind of my extra thing, if I get around to it. But I'll show you all the whips I'm hoping to complete. Two that I am definitely going to do is one out of Circle of Life and one out of the next book I'm going to show you. So this is by Melpomene Chatsapalighitu. And I am doing this as a buddy colour with the lovely Shannon at Love of Colouring, and also Siska Dina on Instagram. And I believe one of her friends is also doing it. So it's a kind of mini group buddy colour, which is really fun. So I did do the TMI tag and I did colour some of this, and I had just done this half of the water background, and this afternoon I did the other blue, so I have done a little bit more, but this one will probably take me quite a lot of time, which is why I'm going to focus on it. So my next step probably is going to be the water in the turtle shell, and I'm planning on making it a bit of a brighter aqua green type colour with some yellow reflections from the sun. And then I'll probably just go around and do all the coral bits, all the seaweed bits, work my way around that way, because I feel like that's easier with it being quite detailed. But I'm really looking forward to continuing with it. I absolutely love this page, and yeah, if it wasn't for Shannon I wouldn't have started it, because she put a post up on her Instagram saying if anyone wanted to join, and I was really excited to. So I've got that one which I'm hoping to complete. There are also a couple of pages that I am planning on doing, which I have mentioned before, but I'm going to leave those for August because I know myself and I'm not going to get them done. I want to try and make these videos more realistic of what I could actually do. I felt like when I started doing this, I picked loads and loads of things and there was no way I was going to get around to them. So I'm just going to focus on ones I know I'm probably going to get done. So that's Circle of Life. And then I also definitely want to finish my whip in Fairy Celebrations by Clara Markova, which is also a buddy colour with the lovely Effie from Effie Colours here on YouTube and Instagram. And it is this one page. I did share this in my completed pages, and I haven't done any more since then, unfortunately, but I have completed part 1 of Chris Cheng's tutorial. So part 2, it is a bit longer, I think, but hopefully once I get the gist of what she's doing, it won't be too difficult. I think she does the flowers first, but I might do the background and then come back to everything else. I tend to skip around with her tutorials and just do whatever I feel like doing. I'm really happy with how it's turning out though. I'm doing it slightly different to hers. I'm using some Prismacolors, some Black Widows, just mixing it up a bit. I'm not putting as much white gel pen in as she is. And I didn't make the Black Swan quite as dark either. So yeah, I changed a few things up and kind of still made it my own, but I'm using her tutorial as kind of a foundation for this page because I really do like her picture. So that is my whip in Fairy Celebrations, which I'm hoping to finish. So this next one is one that I'm hoping to continue with in July. I'm not sure if I will get it done. It's quite a challenge, this one. So this is from Fragile World by Kirby Rosannes. I have mentioned this for quite a while, but I'm doing this as a buddy colour with Valentina from Universe Art on Instagram and YouTube. And I haven't continued with this yet, but I am going to do it at the same time as her. I believe she's finishing up a whip and then we're going to work on it at the same time, which will be really fun. So my plan for this is to finish the clouds, which is probably going to take a while anyway for me. And then I'm not too sure what I want to do yet for the water. I was thinking of a murky green type colour. I think I've seen My Colourful Country Life do that sort of colour, so I might take inspiration from her picture, but I'm fairly certain on what kind of look I want to go for the rocks. Penguins I'm alright with because I can just use a reference image, so I think for me it's just going to be doing the water. I've done water before on the other page I've done in here. The polar bear page. I think I'm going to use the same effect with the white gel pen on the top. It's just the actual water, because I don't want to do it as bright as this. I want it to be a bit, bit murky and a bit kind of like dirty in a way, because I mean nowadays anyway, with you know us humans, the water is very contaminated, but yeah, I think just something to show the darkness and the depth of the water underneath the rocks, because the rocks are kind of here anyway underneath, so I probably will try and get that sort of look. So that's what I'm aiming for. But if I can just get the clouds done and maybe another element by the end of this month, I'd be happy with that. So I'm not really expecting to get this one finished yet. I then have a whip in I Believe in Fairies by Clara Markova. This is really thick now, this art portfolio, because I put all of the postcards in. When they come, they're really, really thin. I'll show you in my haul when I do my July haul. But this is the one I'm working on. I haven't continued with it yet. That doesn't really bother me. If I don't get round to this until August, that's absolutely fine. This will be a good one to take on holiday with me at the end of July. So yeah, this will be, you know, an extra if I don't get it done. So the only other thing I was maybe thinking of doing in here was a postcard for Christmas in July if I got round to it, but that's absolutely fine if I don't. If I was to do one, I'd probably go for one of the less detailed ones. So maybe this fairy here would be quite cute, but they're all gorgeous, and I'll get around to all of them at some point because I really want to complete this, but we'll see. But yeah, that's my whip. I have barely started it, but I've got the colours all set out. I know what I'm doing, so that's good to go whenever I've got time. And the last whip I have is from Mythographic Imagine by Joseph Kattenbang, and I have got quite a lot further with this. I think I've done a bit more since my completed pages video. I'm filming this quite late, but I'm pretty sure I have. So this is where I've got to. I've really only got the water splashes here, the ribbon bit, and then all of the leaves and flowers on her dress, and then I'm done. So yeah, I don't actually have that much left, but I'm really pleased with it. I do need to add some white gel pen accents on the heron here, but the more recent things I've done have been the swallows, the heron, the hummingbird, and then the water here and the ribbon. So I'm really pleased with how they're turning out. I did a similar technique with the water as I did with the flowers. So I did a base of fine liner as I've done here, and then I outlined them in a blue Posca. I've got it here actually. Blue Posca here. This is Glacier blue. And then I did some shadow with another fine liner colour, which was darker, and then also did some highlight elements with a white gel pen. So I wanted to make it quite bold, but I didn't want the black lines, which is why I chose to blue them out in this case with the Posca pen. So I've got quite a lot of work still to do on that, because I can't do that step yet on the dress part until everything else is coloured, because then it will scratch off. So the main thing I've got, as I said, is the leaves. I've got a couple of flower bits, but I'll probably just do them pink as well. As I said, I haven't finished the pink flowers either because I can't yet. But yeah, that's that one. And as I said with this, I'm taking it really slowly, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm not forcing myself to do it really quickly. I'm just taking my time. I've got a tiny bit of the dress left, but yeah, I'm aiming to kind of get this section done first before I move on. So yeah, that's my whip in Mythographic Imagine. And then I've got a couple of pages that I would really like to do if I can. Corey from Colourfully Optimistic, as I mentioned, has also set up a group buddy colour on her Facebook page and YouTube, I think, for anyone to participate in. And it's a page from Worlds of Wonder. We voted on which one to do, and I actually voted for this page as well, so that's really nice. So we're planning on doing this one, and I'm really hoping I have time for it. I apologise in advance, Corey, if I don't manage to get round to it, but yeah, I'm really hoping I can. I mean, the one I did last month Am I going to be able to find it now for you? Yeah, this one. This didn't take me long. And this kind of seems to be a theme actually with this book by Joanna. They feel a lot, they still feel detailed, but still more simple at the same time, and more of a quicker picture, you know, a quicker project to do. So yeah, I'm really hoping I can do it. If not, I'll hopefully just start it and then put up a picture of whatever I manage to do, because I'd still like to show my appreciation for her setting this up, and you know, show that I have at least done something towards it. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm probably going to go classic and do a red mushroom. I really like colouring red mushrooms. Obviously I was pleased with the ones that I did in Ivory the Butterfly, which is why it's my icon picture for my YouTube. And I just love colouring mushrooms in general, so I may even do some different coloured ones for these smaller ones. But yeah, that's a really lovely page, and I like the central ones as well. So that's that one. I do have a couple more buddy colours to do with Michelle actually, on Instagram. I'm aiming to do one of them this month. I have shown this before and I just haven't got round to it yet. So this is from Botanicum by Maria Troll, and the one that I am doing with her is the seal page. There are quite a few nautical colour alongs going on at the moment, so it'd be really nice to do this one this month, and also it's quite summery as well. There is my final one that I'm doing with her in Fairy Miracles that I need to do, but I don't think I'll get around to it because I've got quite a lot of Clara pictures. I've got another buddy colour to hopefully do in August as well, so I'm not sure if I'll manage to get to that one, but that's all right. I don't think she's done that one yet, but she has done this one, so I would like to do this one. I'm not sure what pencils I'll use yet. I'll just probably wing it whenever I start it, but it's a really cute page, and again, it shouldn't take me too long in theory, but it just depends how much time I have. So that is the plan from that book. And then the final book, of course, that I have to share with you is Ivy and the Butterfly. Now, this has kind of been sitting on the back burner recently because I've had other whips and just not having that much time to colour, but the one I'd like to at least start this month is this double page spread. Now, I'm definitely expecting to not finish this one this month. I may even save it for when we're on holiday, but what I would like to at least do is get the background done so that I don't have to take my pastels on holiday. I think I want to do a blue cloudy background, but that may change. I'm not too sure yet. And my next step definitely will be the hydrangeas, and I know they're going to take me a long time because when I did them last time they took a long time, and I was following a reference image which I'll share with you in a minute, or the colouring that I ended up doing from the reference. But yeah, this one was very enjoyable the last time I did it, and I remember exactly where I was, what I was doing when I was colouring this. So yeah, it's a lovely page, and I am looking forward to doing it again. I just know it's going to be a big project, so I want to make sure that I haven't really got any whips going before I dedicate time to it. So that's the plan from Ivy. This is how the page turned out last time. Is this one. So I was following a reference for these, and I'll probably change it up a little bit this time. What I would quite like to do is have each of the colours on lots of the flowers. So instead of it going from magenta to pink to purple to blue, I still want it to be like that, but for here, for example, the magenta to be scattered around on different parts of the petals, just so that it's not in kind of ribbons of colour. I want it to all look natural. So I'll see how it goes, but I'm going for probably the more softer approach with them this time. And as you can see, I didn't do a background. I think personally this particular page looks fine without a background, because it's so detailed anyway. You don't necessarily need one, but I think it could benefit from it. So I think that's what I'm going to do this time. But I really appreciate the fact that Joanna has left the middle you know, with no line arcs. It just makes it a whole lot easier with the colouring process. So that's the page. So yeah, if I could at least start that one, I'd be happy. So they are my plans for July. Not as much as I usually share. As I said, I want to be more realistic with what I'm sharing. And I think especially, you know, the good thing about having a channel is that sharing stuff now motivates me throughout the month to complete the things that I then will share with you in my completed pages. And obviously, doesn't always go to plan. I don't always manage to get all the things done that I hope to, but I think that yeah, it's a really fun video to do. I love filming these. It's kind of like a completed pages video in itself, because you're, you know, sharing pictures, sharing things. So yeah, that's all I have to share with you. Thank you so much for watching. I will put everything down in the description as usual. You may see just an update over the next couple of days that at some points I will be taking a break from my Etsy shop. That's just because we might be away for a couple of days in succession, and so I won't have time to fulfill orders at that time, and obviously that could mean that dispatching then doesn't go out when it should and everything like that. So there may be a period of days where my shop is closed, but just bear with me with that. I have had quite an influx of orders recently, which has been great, and I really appreciate your support, but it's just taking me a little bit longer to do things. And also, just as a heads up, because of the fact that it has done so well, which I'm really thankful for, and as I said, I really appreciate, I won't be running my shop during my school periods. So from the beginning of September it will be closed, and then it will probably open maybe in half term. It depends if I can get things running again then, but definitely during the holiday periods it will be open. So yeah, until September definitely it will still be going. But yeah, thank you so much for your support, and all of you have been so lovely who have ordered, and I hope you enjoy your products. I've really enjoyed making and packaging them for you. So yeah, I will speak to you all very soon in another video, and until then, have a lovely day, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye everyone.